So what I'm going to do in this video is to talk about what is HTML and what are the tools that you will need in order to get started with coding in HTML. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So let's look at a web page, which is a simple web page created by me in order to understand why the language is called as Hypertext Markup Language. So as you can see, this is a normal web page whose name over here written is as test page. And now let's okay, so as you can see that here there is this thing is written like simple test page, which is in bold and it's little bigger than whatever is written over here, like in this line. Like in this line, what is written, like this is a simple web page to show why HTML is called a hyper text markup language. Hey, by the way, this whole tag is enclosed in p tag. So just look at the way every text is represented over here, like this. In this line, whatever the texts are there are written in bold, and the font size is little bigger than the fonts which are there in this line. And also you can see that this word hyper is highlighted in blue color and is being underlined, whereas you can see like there is no other such word is there which is being colored in blue and is being underlined. And also you can see one little difference over here is that whenever you will whenever I am moving my cursor over this word, you can see that my cursor is changing from this normal cursor to this hand cursor, whereas if I do this in case of other words, you will see that the same thing is not happening. So let's see why this thing is happening. So for that, you have to access this page source of the web page, and in order to access the page source, what you have to do is you just simply click right click anywhere on this web page, and you will get these options, so many options, where there this one option would be there, which is view page source. And the moment you will click on this view page source, it will direct you to a new tab where it will show you this kind of thing. So you can see like there are some cryptic looking words are there, and there are some familiar words are there. Like there is, you can see that there is this test page is there, which is being shown over here on this tab. And you can see like this simple test page line is there, which was being highlighted, which was written in bold and was having this huge font. So you can see it is written over here, and that line which is this one is written over here. Now one thing you can see that each and every text is being enclosed within a some kind of this cryptic looking word. Like cryptic looking means, if you try to see it clearly, like you will see that these are nothing but a word which are enclosed in this opening and this closing ankle brackets. Now what are these words? These words are basically called as tags in HTML. Now uh, what these tag do is these tag formats the text which is there inside their body. Like you can see this title tag is there, like this test page is being enclosed inside this title tag. And here in this case, you can see this simple test page line is being enclosed in this h1 tag. And you can see that long line was is being enclosed in this p tag. And that word which hyper, that word which was like little bit different from the rest of the word in this page, like it was being highlighted in blue color and is underline, is being enclosed in another tag, which is this a tag. You can see like this a tag is there. Now because of this tagging nature, like the text are being shown over here like so. And because of this tagging nature, this markup thing, which is why this language is called as markup language, because we are marking up the text with some or the other kind of tags. Like here I am tagging it with title tag, because of which it is being displayed over on this tab, not inside this body. And whereas why this simple test page is being shown like so, because of the tag in which it is being enclosed, or because of the tag with which I have marked this simple test page. So because of this tagging nature, this language is called markup. And now let's look at why this language is called as hypertext. Now, as I said, that this word, the moment I am moving my cursor over this word, it is changing from this normal cursor, arrow cursor, to this hand like cursor. Okay, so uh, notice one thing, like over here you will notice whenever I am uh, moving my cursor over there, something is being displayed, like some kind of path is being displayed. So the moment I'll click over here, like if I try to click on any of these words, like if I do the clicking, what it'll do is it will just highlight that word. But if the moment I'll try to click on this word, you know boom, something happened. Like right now we are in a different kind of web page. Like you can see that there it is written like hyper, and there it is, the heading has changed. Like there was in the previous one, it was like simple test which was written, now it is three question marks are written. And you can see that the line has also changed, which is written over here is like, I guess, a hyperlink named hyper has redirected you to this page. you know what happened was that word was a hyperlink. Now, why the word hyper is there? Because hyper is opposite to linear. I mean, linear is something which is sequential, which you follow one by one. But in hyper, the case is different. Like there is no hard and fast rule that you have to follow this web page after this web page. This is not the case. You can, redirect your viewers to any web page. Doesn't matter where that web page is, and it does not matter that whether that web page comes first or second, what are the numberings are there inside your folder. So it does not matter, you can link any web page. So that is why the word hyper is there, and the link is like you are linking two web pages through text. And that is why it is called as hypertext. Means you are linking two or more web pages to a single web page through hyperlinks or hypertext. So that is why HTML is called as hypertext, because of its linking nature, and markup because of the tagging we do, and the language is simple, basically language. So now let's quickly see what are the tools that you will need in order to get started with coding in HTML. So basically there are two things that you will need. The first and the foremost is you will need a text editor. Now you can choose any text editor, like Visual Studio Code is there. You know, um, so Visual Studio Code is one editor is there you can use to do your web development or HTML coding, or you can use like Notepad plus plus is there. Notepad plus plus is also a great text editor. And then other text editors are there, like Sublime Text is there. It does not matter what text editor you choose. Just the thing is, the main motive is that you are able to write your HTML text in it, and you can save it in any format that you want other than your .txt format. Okay. And the second thing, or the second tool that you'll need, is a browser, in order to see what are the outputs of your HTML document that you created. Like browsers are there, many browsers are there, like Mozilla Firefox is there, which is right now I'm using that Mozilla Firefox. And then Firefox, and then Opera browser is also there. And you can use Microsoft Edge as well, and you can use also Google Chrome as well, which is one of the popular web browser used worldwide.